And you are, the perfect person to speak to who has not only built this but ridden it as well. So if you were to describe that experience to someone, I mean, I'm already getting an image in my head as to what that would be like if 15 to 60 mile per hour goes in 1 second. But describe that experience to us of getting on a Blacksheep ONE.
First of all, here at the show it looks small, but actually it doesn't feel small when you're on it because it's 185 kilos, so it feels like a proper bike. And when you're riding it, it's totally stiff because the entire core of it is one billet of aluminium. It's a solid block of aluminium in the middle. There's no frame really. It's a solid block of aluminium. The swing-arm mounts to it, and the frame on the front is just that triangular section to put the headstock there. So it's very solid. And when you turn the handlebars, it's very responsive as a result of that. So there's no flex anywhere in it. If you open the throttle a little bit, it's silent. It's got a belt drive because actually, oddly, if you put a chain on here, a chain makes a lot of noise. On a motorbike, you can't hear it normally because the engine making more noise than the chain. But if you've got no engine, then actually the chain's really noisy. So we've got a belt on it, so it's silent. So it's very, very silent and smooth, and it doesn't tie you at all because it's so silent and smooth. Now, that's the reason why electric vehicles are boring. So how do you stop an electric vehicle being boring? Well, that's because when you open the throttle, it feels like you're getting shot out of a catapult because it's absolutely shocking how quickly it can accelerate. It's really something that's quite difficult to get used to, with no noise, other than perhaps squeal from the tyre spinning.
Yeah, there is that. So in terms of like testing to get the exact experience that you want, talk to us about that and how that happened for such a bespoke machine.
So we've got two centres, one here in England and one in Vietnam. Okay. And in Vietnam, it's very easy to test a motorbike in a way that is when it hasn't been finished yet. Yeah. So we've done loads and loads of road riding, and also the roads are less good quality than in England, so we get quite bad road quality to test things on as well. Also lots of dirt on the road and rain as well. And so therefore a lot of the testing's been done in Vietnam. And the reality is that the feel of the motorbike, you're right, is very important, and it comes down to oddly software. So I hate the idea that software's got anything to do with riding a motorbike. So from a user point of view, you just switch it on and you go. And you don't know there's any software there, but actually in the controller, the same way as engine mapping on an ECU, that's software too, but it's called engine mapping. But actually it's still software, and here it has an equivalent form of software that can dramatically change how it feels when you're riding it. And so we've got sensible mode and stupid mode. Sensible mode is where it doesn't feel like a catapult quite as badly, and it doesn't spin the wheel, and it's got reverse on it. Stupid mode is really stupid, but that's what makes it feel fun.
Is it called that? What do the modes have a name in particular?
Yeah, sensible and stupid mode.
Okay. But in terms of the, adding to that sort of riding experience, like you mentioned, you've gone for Pirelli, Brembo, Öhlins, like they're all names that we've heard of and that we've seen on other manufacturers. Was that an important decision to you to go with sort of those really high-end components to create that experience?
Yeah, so in the motorbike industry, those components are high-end components. The rest of the motorbike is higher end than that. So they're not the expensive parts.